Hey everybody, Rob here. I just wanted to do another quick review on the Huawei M735, and I just want to answer some questions that some of the people had that maybe weren't addressed in my other review. Again, I do like the phone. It's sleek. It's really small. It can fit into even a shirt pocket relatively easy. It's a very basic, simple phone to use. It's got a 3 megapixel camera. Unfortunately, it does not have a flash, but it does take decent pictures. It does not have video capture, and that's one of the main questions that people were asking me is, can it capture video? It does not capture video. And another main question that was asked was, can you play YouTube videos on it? Although this phone does have a full HTML web browser, if you try going onto something like YouTube and not being able to connect to a Wi-Fi connectivity through this phone, I think that you're going to find that it's just way too slow and laggy for what you're trying to do. So I would say if you're looking to watch YouTube videos and stuff on a phone, this is not the phone that you want. It does have some cool features, and it does transition from different screens. And as you notice as I'm doing this, it is a little bit laggy. It's not nearly as responsive as like the Android phones are, like the Huawei Ascend or the LG Optimus. It does have a standard headphone jack up on the top, and it has an MP3 player in the phone. And it will hold up to 8 GB memory card in the phone, so that's quite a bit of music that you can put on there. It does have, your regular standard menu. You just, open the menu and then you can scroll up and down with your thumb on the screen, or it has a dedicated D-pad right down the bottom, and you can scroll through the options with the D-pad and just select what you want just by hitting it right in the middle there. Text messaging is surprisingly good on this phone. The Huawei M750, the text messaging was pretty bad because the keyboard was so small. And as you see, I mean, this keyboard is pretty small, but there's a little tab right here, and you can turn on predictive text, and the predictive text does work really well on this phone. I was surprised at how rapidly I could text with the phone. And if you want the full QWERTY keyboard, there's a little button right down the bottom, a little keyboard button, and you hit that, and it turns it into the full QWERTY keyboard. And you see when you hit the letters here, you get the little bubble that shows you which letter that you're hitting. And the thing that's nice about this, for girls who have fingernails, you can actually use your fingernail to type on the letter. Now, a lot of people who were buying the Huawei Ascend Android phone, they didn't realize that they couldn't use their fingernails to type, so you actually had to use your finger to type. And they were having problems with that because, if you're a woman and you have fingernails, it can be tough. You also have this little dedicated tab right over here on the left, on the right-hand side. I correct myself. And this is where your instant messaging and your social networking is. And again, you can scroll up and down with this, and then you can just tuck it away when you're all through, and it just works its way back over into the corner. It's a 2.8-inch screen, so it is pretty small. It has about 6.5 hours of talk time, which is actually pretty decent, 1-year warranty. So I think that somebody who's looking for a basic touchscreen phone, you'd be happy with this. But if you're the type of person that likes to download different applications and whatnot onto your phone, this probably isn't the one for you. I would go with the LG Optimus or the Huawei Ascend. And again, it all depends on your text messaging preferences as well. If you have fingernails, you might want something like this if you text a lot and you really don't care about the application. So I hope that this answers a lot of your questions. And come down and check us out, and you can see a live demo of the phone. 328 Warren Ave in East Providence, Rhode Island. The phone number there is 401-603-1408, or you can come down to the Seekonk location, located at 1201 Fall River Avenue in Seekonk, Mass., right next to Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Number there is 617-318-9813. Thanks a lot and have a great night. Bye-bye.